Gusty and warm on Wednesday, strong to severe storms late Wednesday night. Good Tuesday night, East Tennessee. David Aldrich, Captain Accurate here from the Captain Accurate Weather Command Center. Well, all is quiet now, but it took most of the morning, if not early afternoon, for much of that rain and storminess to get out of here. Our temperatures were a little bit slower to warm due to that rain. Maybe a spot of rain before sunrise, but most of the showers and storms now are across parts of Mississippi just south of Memphis. There is some concern about fire burning out west, fire weather warnings in parts of Texas, Oklahoma, and also some high wind warnings as well. So they've got some low relative humidity as well as high winds. Not a good recipe out there. Meanwhile, we've picked up about 1 1/3 inches today in the last 24 hours in Anderson County, Oak Ridge, about 1 inch in Knoxville in the last 24 hours, and about 1.5 inches in Jamestown. Clouds are going to increase throughout the night, as you can see some of that bright color around Memphis. That's the cold cloud tops working in this way, this direction. But some of you may have seen a little bit of sunshine before the sun went down, so we went from partly to mostly cloudy skies. High temperature today vastly different from Chattanooga at 83. That's a bellwether what's coming our way tomorrow, low 80s. But we hit 73 today, and I do think we're going to find some gustier winds tomorrow. But we did hit 75 Tellico Plains, 70 in Oak Ridge, and 68 in Newport. Didn't reach the 77 I expected, but again the rain was a little slower getting out of here. High temperature about 3 degrees above normal. Peak wind gusts 36 miles an hour. That occurred just before 5 a.m. Wind speeds tomorrow should gust closer to 40, if not higher, on hilltops. That's a possibility. We'll talk more about that in a second. But it's almost Easter. Oh, look, he's breathing. Look, his nose is twitching, honey. Look at that. Oh, it's almost Easter. Got good news, though. I don't think we'll see whole much in the way of rain, maybe some spots of rain, and that should be south of I-40 in the afternoon. But the Easter sunrise time, 7 o'clock on the dot if you're attending some Easter sunrise services. Headlines: gusty and warm tomorrow, about 82. Strong to severe storms late Wednesday, but more likely in the pre-dawn hours of your Thursday. And then we go from spots of rain once the sun is up on Thursday as we go from clouds to sunshine. It'll be a nice finish to your Thursday. By the way, we've had 5 tornadoes today, 3 in Iowa, according to the Storm Prediction Center, and 2 in Texas. That's one of the notes we're noticing here. But I want to zoom in, maybe you see a very active line now moving around Waco at this particular hour. And some of these reports coming in with video. They got video, some storm chasers perhaps there in Bell County, Texas, capturing a tornado earlier today. Meanwhile, we want to talk about the Storm Prediction Center because we've got some stronger storms headed here in the next, say, 24, more likely 36 hours. Quite a few colors here. The red one jumps off the page, could be quite active. When we see the red, you say, okay, that's widespread severe storms. A moderate risk is not used lightly from our friends at the Storm Prediction Center. So if you have family in West Texas, even into West Tennessee, Memphis, for example, Evansville, Indiana, those areas are really under the crosshairs of this active pattern coming in late tomorrow. Meanwhile, as we look closer to home, this may be some isolated severe storms in Knoxville, in Maryville, in Madisonville, more pronounced around Cookeville. So the late Wednesday time frame, if we follow the color coding here, Jamestown, Crossville, some scattered severe storms, but Oak Ridge, Kingston, as well as Newport, making an isolated severe storm out of it. Tornado risk is very, very moderate. In fact, 15% chance is pretty high in parts of Mississippi, parts of Arkansas, in red there. But if you close in on the volunteer state, yellow would be about a 10% chance for tornadoes around Memphis and Jackson. Nashville, about 5%. If we come back home, there's very little, I say little, impact for tornadoes in Morristown or Sevierville because you're not under the crosshairs. About a 2% chance in Clinton, Wartburg, and about a 5% chance for a tornado in Jamestown as it were to be interpreted from the Storm Prediction Center's map. I want to take you through the futurecast because you're going to see some big differences as we start to cloud back up overnight tonight as these high clouds begin to increase. I may see a few passing showers as this model still suggests, but even by the time we hit midday, there's very little rain to see unless it's in Kentucky, because by the time we hit the afternoon, about 3, 4 o'clock, many of us are in the low to mid 80s, about 84 in Newport, 82 in Knoxville, and maybe some spots of rain south of Crossville. So temperatures are going to be very toasty to say the least. And then it's not until, he says, Wednesday night, there's 11, we go into the overnight period, there's midnight, I see, some downpours. That's the squall line. That's the line of showers and storms to watch at 1:30 in the morning on Thursday. Now that's 12:30 Central Time. So Jamestown, Crossville, just after midnight for you all as it begins to work its way. Maybe even some bowing, suggesting some strong winds west of Athens. So this line may produce damaging wind, possibly some hail as it rolls into Knoxville before 3 o'clock in the morning. That's the way things are projecting right now. There's 3:30, there's 4:30. Once the sun is up tomorrow morning, or say Friday or Thursday morning, sun's up, say Thursday morning, there's very little rain to talk about as it begins to work its way out of the picture. And then we're left with nothing but sunshine. Temperatures by the time we reach Thursday afternoon should be in the mid to upper 60s. I got 68 there by 4:30. I think that's certainly within reason heading into that time frame. So let me jump to the forecast. For us, we're expecting temperatures for tonight down to only 60. Some may drop in the upper 50s, but boy, it's very warm given the fact the normal low is 47 for this time of year. Low temperature 60 in Wartburg. About 56, Morristown, 61 for Athens and Tellico Plains. Wednesday's outlook looks like this, partly sunny, warm and gusty, spots of rain, maybe a quick moving shower. 10 to 20 for the sustained winds, but gusts around 40 plus. Record high 89 from 1887. That's back when Grover Cleveland was in the White House the first time. I don't think we'll get anywhere near 89 degrees, but 82. Certainly note, and it would be the fourth time, he says, of an 80-degree day this calendar year in Knoxville. We've had 3 so far. 82 in Maryville, about 81 Kingston, about 76 for a high tomorrow in Jamestown for your high temperature. Here's your Captain Accurate Weather Authority forecast for Knoxville and East Tennessee. 68 on Thursday, 78 on Good Friday, and then low 70s on Saturday, about a 40% chance of showers. I think we're much cooler heading into early next week, where highs may struggle to get out of the lower to mid 60s, but some spots of rain on Eastern. Most of that should be south of I-40 before we get maybe a more downpour type of situation in the pre-dawn hours of your Monday. That's the way things are shaping up, at least right now. By the way, don't forget to download the Captain Accurate Weather app. It's very easy to do. Go to the App Store or Google Play. The Captain Accurate Weather app, now with Pete Michaels Traffic, weather and traffic, perfect together, and at your fingertips. Keep you and your family safe. Just search Captain Accurate at the App Store and Google Play. Well, my name is David Aldrich. Some people call me Captain Accurate. It's not easy being accurate, so weather doesn't surprise you. We'll see you here next time. Take care.